happy.
How long have you been in the equestrian or the horse industry?
My whole entire life. So over 30 years. I'm a professional trainer, rider. You know, I've done it. I did a lot of training with halter babies, and I used to be a breeder with my stallion who's now passed away. So I mean, I've done this my whole life.
Especially if you got 4 legs to wrap each time.
Right.
Wow.
You always, you know, when you're wrapping, you always want to make sure it's not too tight.
Right.
Especially, you know, always make sure it's not too tight. And what's really good, if it is too tight and you've wrapped your horse too tight or it's too loose, you can unwrap it, and with that wrench, you can zip it up, put it back in that roll so fast. You're not sitting here spending another 15 minutes rewrapping it because you got to rewrap a leg. Like if this was way too tight, I would have to completely unwrap it again, roll it up, and start over.
Got it.
That wrench wrap is awesome because I could have it wrapped within, what, 30 seconds.
Right.
You know, and so we'll take this off and I'll show you on that with that that you allowed. So this is all, you know, let's wrap this off.
Wow, I thought ace bandages and MMA fighting bandages were bad.
Oh my gosh, and so I would have to rewrap. I would have to do this by hand, take this, roll it up, sit here. And if somebody is riding a long time and they have arthritis or whatever, this can, you know, this can be really tedious. And just have to rewrap it, and you got to make sure it's nice and smooth. So I mean, you get the picture.
Yes,
so now
exactly.
You know, it's a pain.
Okay.
And if you got like 4 or 5 horses to ride, like I do, I don't want to sit here and spend 10 minutes to wrap this.
And action. Okay.
Okay, so you just put on. You just got to guide it like you would anything else, and just make sure it's nice and, you know.
There it is.
Boom, it's done. And within what? 10 seconds.
Right.
And so here I am, I'm rewrapping them again. And if I didn't have that, I would be sitting here still wrapping it, maneuvering it, trying to get it straight so I'm not rewrapping something all funky, you know?
Got it. I mean, it's just self-explanatory. It does
really
the trick.
is. And it does help. And I think it will help the individual trainer. I think it'll, thank you. I think it'll help, especially training barns too, when they have students and they have multiple horses and they want to take wraps off one horse and put it on another horse. I'm talking about the same owner.
Right.
You know, they have 2 or 3 horses, or you know, because some people do all worldless events and they do English Western, and you know, or maybe the training barn has collectively wraps that they use and everybody uses them, which is fine.
Is it fair to say that you could wrap your horse's legs? I mean, 5 times a day if you're going from one place to another, or an event to an event? Or?
Yeah, absolutely you can, absolutely. So that's nice, that's loose, that's gonna give him that extra support. If anything bumps him, a barrel hits him or whatever, he's got that extra cushion here. Then I'll put his little bell boots on and he's ready to go, and it's not too tight.
That's
and
awesome.
Look how long, it didn't take me hardly any time at all to unwrap and rewrap him, and now I just put a saddle on and he's ready to go.
Brenda, you've been so awesome. I really, really appreciate your time, and thank you.
It's my pleasure, absolutely. And I totally 100% support this, because not only do I do horses, but I'm also a nurse.
Yeah,
you know,
awesome.
And I'm expanding on my nurse to, you know, to higher education, and I can definitely see using this in the medical field as well, because people that have continuous injuries, like they have to wrap and wrap and wrap, you know, older people with arthritis at home. It's hard for them. For that little thing, one button, zip, it's done.
Perfect.
So good luck. Thank you for
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.